So, according to the state audit in California released on Tuesday, California spent $24 billion to tackle homelessness over the past 5 years, but didn't consistently track whether the huge outlay of public money actually improved the situation. So, yeah, there's around $24 billion that's misplaced somewhere in the government, just gone. They cannot find it here in California, and this was supposed to go to tackle homelessness. And I have a feeling that it went to other places than to tackle homelessness, if you know what I mean. You catch my drift. And apparently, not even the governor of California himself can tell anybody where the money was spent, where it went, or where it didn't go. Here, listen to him tell you this.
Doing enough to determine whether the money that's being plowed into homelessness is being well spent?
One of the vexing issues that was highlighted in the audit was local, and each city and county has different strategies and approaches. We've tried to level set that.
So, in California, with the makeshift tents lining the streets and disrupting businesses in the cities and towns throughout California, homelessness has become one of the most frustrating and seemingly intractable issues in the country's most populous state. An estimate 171,000 people are homeless in California, which is among roughly 30% of all the homeless people in the United States. That's crazy as hell. But let's listen in and see what more Mr. Governor has to say about that, the missing money.
I'm sorry, Governor, I didn't hear responses to either of those questions. Do you acknowledge whether the money that the state isn't doing enough to ensure that the money is being well spent?
The audit did not surprise me. The state has advanced unprecedented investments, you're correct, and unprecedented interventions, demanding more accountability with state money at the local level.
So, according to the state auditor's report, despite the roughly billions of dollars spent on more than 30 homeless and housing programs during the 2018 to 2023 fiscal year, California didn't have reliable data needed to fully understand why problems didn't improve many cities. So, yeah, there is a huge problem with why the money didn't take care of the problems that the money was allocated to take care of here in California. And it's awful funny that our governor can't even tell us what happened to the money, where the money went, and why it didn't do what it was given to do. But then again, this is California for you. They're like many other states. They mess around. They don't want to tell you the truth, and they belittle everyone in the state of California. They think that we're crazy and that we don't need to know these things. But on the contrary, I think everybody should know across the country where California spent over $24 billion of people's money, regardless of whether they say, "Oh no, this ain't nobody's money." Yeah, it is the people's money, because ultimately, in the end, everyone pays for it, regardless of what state it's spent in, whose pocket it goes in, or where that money disappeared from. Anyway, I'm Wayne, and I'll talk to you on the next one.